Hello, my name is Julia and you're on the Space Daily News channel. The idea of building a solar power plant in orbit has long attracted scientists around the world. And no wonder, because there are no clouds in orbit. And if you put a solar power plant in geostationary orbit, it can operate for an entire year with no interruptions, except for a small number of short solar eclipses. Until now, however, projects for orbiting solar power plants have remained projects. Scientists from the California Institute of Technology recently unveiled the first prototype of solar power plant, which will be launched into orbit this December. Development has been underway since 2013. One group of scientists developed ultralight solar cells. Another group created ultralight and efficient converters of electric energy into microwave radiation. And the third group designed the structure of solar fields for launch into space, taking into account the limitations of modern launch vehicles. All three projects are now embodied in the first prototype, which is capable of capturing solar energy, converting it into electrical energy and then to radio frequency energy, and transmitting it into Earth. The first prototype has an area of only 10 square centimeters. It consists of lightweight mirrored concentrators to reflect sunlight and direct it to narrow strips of photovoltaic cells, which are located on the backside of the concentrators. In the central part of the prototype is a layer that converts electrical energy into radio frequency waves. And at the bottom of the prototypes is a module with an antenna. When rotating around the Earth, such an element would have maximum efficiency when it is between the Earth and the Sun, and minimum efficiency when it is on the opposite side. However, in the next prototype, scientists plan to implement a bilateral configuration, in which photocells will be located on both sides, which will significantly increase the efficiency of the entire module. And in the future, from such small modules, it is proposed to assemble strips 2 meters wide and 60 meters long, from which in turn it will be possible to assemble a large module with dimensions of 60 by 60 meters. A full-size array would combine thousands of modules into colossal solar farms of about 9 square kilometers. Scientists are already working on folding, self-assembling lightweight structures that will form the basis for the huge structure in orbit. At the moment, project engineers are considering two orbital options for deploying their solar farm: a geosynchronous orbit with a constant direction to a single receiving station on Earth, and a low-cost low Earth orbit, with multiple stations in orbit and multiple receivers on Earth. This December, the first one-sided prototype solar station in orbit will be tested, marking a milestone for the entire project. It is scheduled to be launched by SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket as part of the Transporter 6 mission. Of course, the developers still have many questions to solve on the way to their goal. But whatever the case, the courage of the Space Solar Power Project and the achievements and developments of its scientists make it a very significant project. This was Space Daily News. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.